Now he won't talk to me. Every once in a while, I go into his Instagram, unblock myself, tell him something, and then he reblocks. He's like, okay, and he reblocks me, or he asks the question he needs to ask. Like, that's the nature of our relationship. He hates my guts.
What's going on, people? Honestly, you couldn't make up this nonsense. So you're telling me that she goes into his Instagram, unblocks herself on his Instagram, then messages him something, and then he just goes off and basically unblocks her again. Then he goes off and blocks her again because purely he hates her guts. That is crazy. Why would you try and communicate with somebody who does not want to talk to you? But it seems to me as if when she does unblock herself to tell him something, it's clearly to try and tell him something to get him back. You know, there is always that possibility, isn't it? But either way, though, how could you be so desperate? I mean, Danielle is a very interesting person because she says a whole lot of things. Everything that she says never ever actually lines up with her actions. I don't know if this woman is actually like legit delusional. Like, I don't know if there's like a diagnosis for somebody that just makes up things, you know, like it's crazy. Because when she says what she says, I genuinely believe that she believes what she's saying, and she believes that what she's doing and what she's saying is right. Like, yo, let's just reverse the role here. If it was Yohan going into her Instagram, unblocking himself to message her something, and then she then go off and block him because she hated his guts, right? Let's just look at how that would look. You see what I'm saying? The power that she would have to report him. This is crazy. Like, honestly, the fact that she's sharing it as if it's like a normal, okay thing to do is wild to me. But hey, this next bit definitely makes me think, okay, this woman is definitely delulu.
And their mom, yeah. I will tell you, my mother-in-law, she kept us together. You know, what her intentions or reasons are, I don't know, but I believe that she loves me. She checks on me on the regular, you know, and his family was my family. I still consider them my family. Those kids, like, I love them so much, so I'm gonna get out of there.
You know, not so long ago, Danielle wasn't live, and she was saying about how she believes that Yohan really did love her, and their relationship was actually legit. It wasn't just a relationship, that was a transaction. And you know what? We have witnessed their relationship on screen, and their relationship was nothing but a transaction. This man was never with Danielle because he loved her. Personally, for me, I don't even know if Yohan even has the ability to love someone, or at least not right now, because I don't think anyone's ever come in his life and really given him that, you know, that feeling of, yes, I can actually love a woman. Because in reality, if he had that, I don't think he would still be hell bent on trying to use multiple women for money and all sorts of other things. But listen, the fact that she thinks that Yohan's mother loves her, and that apparently Yohan's mother is what kept them together, is wild to me, because we know that Yohan respects his family a lot. So if his mom wanted him to really be with Danielle, his mom would make sure that happened. And Yohan wouldn't even blink an eye, because he is very respectful and submissive to his mother and to his family, because of course there's one thing in life that he doesn't cross, and that is his family. His whole being of making money and pretty much using women and all that kind of stuff is to pretty much not just to put money in his pocket, but to also look after the family. So for me personally, do I believe that Yohan's mom actually gave a damn about Danielle? Yeah, maybe she did at the very beginning when she thought that Danielle was going to be that cash cow. You know what I mean? But right now, hell no. She's obviously going to be on the side of her son. Danielle, I don't know what makes her think that saying all these things is going to be something that's going to sound truthful or whatever, which it may be. It may be truthful. But like I said before, with Danielle, when she says a lot of things, everything that she says never has any action behind it. Everything that she says never really adds up ever. So for me personally, do I really believe that Yohan's mom actually gives a damn about Danielle and also gave a damn about their relationship? Well, I'll leave that one down to you guys in the comment section. But also at the same time, though, Danielle also had this to say, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, this woman really needs to give it a break. But hey, let's get into it.
Every single thing that I own is in the Dominican Republic, like including my purse. I left with my passport and my dog and a suitcase full of 5 things I bought on my way to the airport. I left every single thing there because I had to go. I ended a retreat. I had to go work in Mexico. I was battling. We had a couple of people, and I was just like, I'm getting the fuck out. I got work to do. I gotta take care of my grandma like I had shit to do. I was like, I could just replace everything. I don't care. I'll get it when I can get it. So at some point, I have to go back to ZR and get all of my shit and put it on a shipping container. But I wasn't sure. Like, I really also want to buy an apartment there, so I'm like kind of waiting on it.
For me personally, I generally believe that Danielle leaves these things, or she left her things in the Republic purely for the purpose of having a reason to go back there and to try and get Yohan back. Because let's be real, each time their relationship has gone down the tank, it has never necessarily been Yohan that's gone and got her back. It has always been pretty much her it's always been her who's gone and pretty much got him back. I mean, we haven't seen the footage, it hasn't been witnessed, but let's look at it this way. Each time we see them have a tell-all, and Yohan always leaves by saying, I'm going to break up with you, and then boom, they're back together again. If you ask me, it's probably because she's always giving him empty promises, and then boom, I mean, he comes back thinking things can be better, and then they end up not being better. And that's why each time we see them on the show, Yohan's always acting in a way where he's ready just to blow his freaking head off, because his woman keeps leading him astray. She keeps making up absolute garbage just to keep him around. So if you ask me, this whole thing about leaving things back in the DR, nah, she's definitely doing it because she's going to try and get him back when she's there. And also this whole thing about, oh, I want to go to the DR and buy a property, blah-de-da-de-da. Okay, cool. That could easily still be true. And of course, 100% be possible, because let's be real, they are still married. So, you know, maybe that works in their favor. I'm not too sure. I don't know how that kind of works in terms of buying land in DR if you're not actually from the resident. But either way, though, I reckon that whole idea is probably a part of how she's going to lure him back in. She's probably been trying to tell him, hey, you know, I want to come back and then we can finally buy this here and blah, 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 because realistically, it's like, why haven't you done it this whole time? Why are you doing it now? You know what I mean? Like, all I know is this: Danielle says a whole lot of things, but everything that she says never has any proof behind it. It is all a bunch of freaking gobbledygook, a whole bunch of jululu. Yo, man, this woman needs to be studied, because I've never seen someone say so much and have no proof behind it. It is actually freaking wild. But anyway, you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section and we can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.